you know that white people already messed up 400 years ago and more, even before every single thing that is actually coming together? If you do not know, in this particular video today, I'm going to be showing you where a particular man is revealing chilly bone truth about white people, and you have to stay and watch this video from beginning to the end so that you can actually learn. This particular video is just for educational purpose, not to come and bash anybody, but yes, these people actually messed up, and it is better we start recognizing that they did. It is not just now, they've been doing it for a long time, right? Anyway, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. Credit belongs to original creators of every clips we use in our today's episode. And like I said, this is just for educational purpose. I stand a chance to be corrected. Feel free to correct me in the comment section. If you're a white person, watch. If you're a black person, watch. If you're an American citizen, this video is very important for you. With that being said, let's go ahead. Let me roll out the clips I have for you guys, and I'll be back with commentary. Let's go there, guys.
White people mess up a 400-year head start. How did this happen? How is it that a nation of people, a race of people, held people of color by the collar while they allowed their people to get a 400-year head start? You sabotaged anything we could have done. We couldn't read, we couldn't write, we couldn't unify in any way, we couldn't congregate in any way. We weren't even considered human. See, this is why I am so proud to be black. I'm so proud to be a person of color, because we have the best story ever told. Regardless of what criticisms I've given my people, regardless of what critiques, regardless of what I've said about my people, I still view us as the greatest. And by us, I mean people of color. Don't you know who you are? These people held you by the collar, held you in place so you couldn't move, learn, do nothing by yourself. Also, they can stay ahead of you. Do you understand what that means? That means that they know how powerful you all are. They know how powerful a black woman is. They know how powerful a black man is. Because if they didn't, guess what? They would have pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps and built America on their own instead of going and kidnapping slaves. Oh, wait, white man, I know what you about to say. Oh, but black people weren't the only slaves. No, we weren't. But we were the only ones who've had our identity completely stripped from us. We are the only ones who have been completely separated and don't even know the origins of African Americans. Oh, but Africa sold you guys into slavery. No. The very few chiefs, kings, that did that cooperated, were considered outcasts, alienated, were considered traitors well before that transaction even happened. And plus, it's kind of hard to deny a transaction when we ain't got nothing but bows and arrows and y'all showing up on ships with rifles, making offers that we literally cannot refuse. Let's not forget how America plays. Let's not forget how America presents you with an offer, but the offer is really rhetorical. It's really a trick question. Throughout all the trial and tribulation, throughout all the horrific acts done by you, we are still here. So I ask again, how did you fumble a 400-year head start? How did you fumble a point in time where you were trying to completely eradicate people of color and you couldn't do it? That's why I be so mad at my people. That's why I be so disappointed in my people. That's why I be on y'all the way I be on y'all. Because these mothers know who you are. These mothers know how powerful you are. These mothers know your potential. They just convinced you that your potential is low. They convinced you that you're a nobody. They convinced you that you are nothing and you are lesser than them. When if that was true, they would have built America on their own. They wouldn't have had to go and get them slaves. They wouldn't have had to deal with Africa at all. They wouldn't have had to take out loans from that same tyrannical place that they say they fled from. They wouldn't have had to create alliances with France. They wouldn't have had to use Christianity to start the slave trade if they were so great. How did y'all white folks mess up a 400-year head start? It's the same thing. Every 4 years, they blaming every issue in America on people of color, on immigrants, when you're an immigrant, on Joe Biden, on Kamala Harris, on Barack Obama. They blame it on everybody except the mother that created the system that we in. White people now are like, oh, woe is me, the country's going to shit. Oh my God, the immigrants. Oh my God, we're gonna lose this. Oh my God, the tyrannical government. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? The America's going to shit. No, America's been shit. You just now finding out. You late to the party. Why did you not listen to people of color when we told you all of this back then? See, when it was beneficial to be white, you ignored all of us. But now that your privilege is virtually gone, dead, because the same system, the same government, the same media that you put in place has gotten greedy and now sees you, white man, as a target too. Yes, you have privilege, or at least you had it. And this is usually where they start whining, oh, what privilege do I have today? The 400-year head start that your ancestors gave you, that's a privilege. The fact that y'all were allowed to run full sprint as far as you can run, while everybody else was held in place trying to run, can't get nowhere because they are held by their collar, by your ancestors. How did y'all fumble a 400-year head start? God, I love being black. I love being a person of color, because do you understand the level of failure that is? Every 4 years, this damn country's on the verge of collapse. Every 4 years, it's the same policies being presented. Every 4 years, it's the same promises broken. And guess what you all do? Still participate in this system. But when shit go bad, hey, we need to change this. They're not going to change nothing. You know why? Because your vote is free. You don't demand nothing for your vote. You don't demand nothing for the dollar. You don't demand nothing for nothing. So why would they respect you? Why would they help you? Why would they rebuild America in the image it's supposed to be in when you're paying for corruption? Why would the devil change the devil's ways if you keep playing the same game that the devil likes to play? Here go the whites. It's Kamala Harris, it's Joe Biden, it's Barack Obama. No. If white folks would have just left everybody alone and went to Antarctica or Iceland or some crap, Greenland or some crap, to start your own America there, wouldn't nobody care. Don't nobody care if you want to have an all-white America, but leave everybody else alone to have their own too. That's the problem that you seem to completely miss all throughout the current time and in history. Nobody gives a damn if you just leave everybody else alone. Do you understand that you are in the middle, you little pale-skinned vampire? You are in the middle of every global conflict there has ever been. Every assassination, every coup. You are in the middle of all of the messy shit all the time. You are at the center of it. When people start investigating, oh, well, I wonder what happened here. I wonder who did this. I wonder how this came to be. Oh, lo and behold, look who's at the center of it, sitting in the damn middle of the room, in the middle of the mess, like a damn mischievous toddler, looking stupid in the face. White folks, specifically white Americans. But I want black people to remember something. White Americans want you to be exactly like them. The reason being, how that started, is because they are Europe's rejects. They didn't just leave. They think that they want you to believe that they just left to start America on this noble trip. No, they were kicked out. They are Europe's rejects. They were removed, thrown out, tossed out from Europe. So they have no place to go but America. So this is why they try to divide you from everybody else in the world. They create negative stereotypes for you. They create negative propaganda for you. they condition and brainwash you into believing the same propaganda. So much so that all the black people now in current time uphold all the negative stereotypes, uphold all of the negativity and bad habits that we have in this community today. We are seeing the result of that historical propaganda play out now because you got kids that you can't even be positive with. You got adults that you can't even be positive with. And somehow we all sit up here and go, oh, well, it's the dang kids, these dang YNs, and it's the dang women, it's the dang men. No. You're actively contributing in what they want you to contribute in. Divisiveness. We are living and breathing the long-term effect, the result of brainwashing. But you still thinking it's a conspiracy theory, right? Let's go back to the pale-skinned vampire. We don't care about your sundown towns. We don't care about none of your little racist habits, none of your little racist thoughts. We don't care if you would just leave everybody alone. But you don't know. You seem to think the poor pale-skinned vampire, the poor whites, because they kind of slow in the brain, right? They kind of slow. The poor whites, for whatever reason, believe still that nothing's happening in America. And they believe this because it's not happening to them. That's funny because during slavery, those same whites, oh, well, it's not so bad. We only essayed 1,000 of your women today. That's not that bad. We only executed 1,000,000 children today. We only essayed 1,000 children today. We only chopped off the foots and castrated 20,000 of your men today. It ain't that bad. Oh, I don't see what the hubbub is about. It's the same thing, just evolved. It's the same thing. We're dealing with the same kind of people. Now they just troll you. Now there is a marketplace for Black trauma. There's a marketplace for Black outrage. There's a marketplace to keep you triggered. There's profit margin in it. People can post videos on these apps triggering you and make money. Let them have their racism. Let them have their sundown towns. Let them have a white country. Build a Black one. Let us have our Black sundown towns then. Let us have everything they gonna have. We should have the equal to it. Stop complaining. This is my message to Black folks now. Stop complaining about what they doing.
They actually want to leave everybody alone. Even till date, see, they will not. See, I keep saying it. One of the greatest things that white people fear a lot is Black people. That's the honest truth. That is why you are seeing that even when it comes to some freedoms, they are being restricted. They will not. They will not leave. Is what they've seen it that if they choose to give freedom to Black people, right? To Black Americans especially, right? They are going to overtake them. They've seen their weaknesses. They've seen where their strength can carry them. Even to themselves, they own to themselves the truth that if they are the one that is going through what Black Americans are going through, they wouldn't have been able to survive it. I keep saying it, being white is not a mistake. It is an identity of strength. It is an identity of power. It is an identity that proves that you are beyond your problem. So that is why these people, they keep making the system look tough for Black people. They might just come to the media and make it look like, oh, we are all one, we are all human, you people, without you people, we are nobody, and so on and so forth. But behind the scene, they know what they are doing. That is why they cannot just rest their head and be like, let these people just move on with their life. The moment they give Black people freedom, that biggest fear that they have in their hearts is actually going to come to pass. The moment they give Black people freedom, they know fully well that Black people can do without them. But can they do without Blacks? Let's interact in the comment section. I need to ask ChatGPT one question. Let's go to my ChatGPT. Let me ask ChatGPT one question. Why can't white people do without black people? Give me good reasons. Let's read. Historically and presently, black people have contributed so much to the world, especially in America, that many aspects of society, culture, and even without them, culture and even the economy wouldn't be the same without them, which is black. Here are some strong reasons why white people and the world in general can't really do without black people. 1. Foundations of the economy. The wealth of the United States and Europe was built heavily on the unpaid labor of enslaved Africa. Plantation, railways, and major industries were empowered by black labor. Without that foundation, American global economy powered would not look the same today. Cultural influence. Music, jazz, blues, rock, hip-hop, gospel, R&B, reggae. Almost every modern generics of music has deep black roots. Fashion, slang, dance, acts, and food created by black communities have shaped global culture. Innovation and invention. Many everyday technologies came from black inventors. Traffic lights, gas masks, refrigerator system, home security system, blood banks, etc. Black scientists, engineers, and doctors continue to shape advancement today. Strengths in sports and entertainment. From basketball and football, boxing and tracking, black athletes dominate globally, raising the level of competition and entertainment. Movie, comedy, and literature from black creators add perspective the word. Social and politics progress. Black-led struggles for justice, civil rights movements, anti-parade, Black Lives Matters, push society towards equality and freedom, not just for black people, for the women, work, and others minorities. The fight against racism has forced nations to comfort human rights in a deep way. Spiritual and communal strength. Black community emphasize resilience, faith, creativity, and forgiveness, which inspire people worldwide. The ability to create joy, beauty, and hope in the midst of hardship has become a model of human rights. In terms, black people are not just needed by white people. They are extensions to humanity, growth, creativity, and progress. So if you know that these people are this very important, do you think they are going to let them go? There is no way. But the problem is, even if you're not letting these people go, why not make the system be equal? Why not make the system also favor them? Why not make these people happy to the point they will not even be asking for let us go? You can imagine just reparation. To give reparation is now becoming a very big deal. That at the end of the day, some white persons will come out and tell you that it is not needed. Some will tell you that it is needed, and so on and so forth. That's why I keep acknowledging the strength of those white people that can actually come out and own up to their truths and be like, these people need this thing. There is no way people are supposed to be keeping this thing away from them. Just go ahead and do these things for these people. I will never stop appreciating them, because it is one thing that you know that this thing is right and it's meant to be given to this person. It is second thing that you accept that you're going to be giving it to the person. It is third thing that you deliver that message to the person, or you deliver that thing to the person. But till today, after all the enslaved, after all the beating, after all the atrocities, white people are still suppressing the black community. Anyways, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. And this video is just for educational purpose, so that me and you can learn. I stand a chance to be corrected. I keep saying it in all of my video. With no further ado, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys, I love you. Mwah.